Okay, so we do the one practical session on the
Sorry, the last one was? Yeah.
LFO. When you are pressing like this on tip of the hair, okay? When you are doing like this on tip of the your this muscles, this is the LI4.
LI4 is for slowing. That's what you have. Yeah, you want slow. No, I thought everything was snoring. Yeah. No, all of that. This one is only. That is what one said.
No one want to accept, but everyone is snoring.
I think Kushi snores a lot.
Oh my God!
Because we could hear it. I could hear it outside.
Yes.
When I came out. I know you were because you got up and brushed your teeth out.
No, he's jumping around. It's like, just keep asking.
Okay, once I
That's what I do. I know I remember questions.
Okay, one interesting term. Then break. One interesting term. Hello. Guys, knock it out. Now the lung tongue become the contracted. On the lung, the tongue is contracted. Have you seen any tongue like that?
Normally, those people smoke too much or what?
Yesterday heard that.
Huh?
I think yesterday I was explaining that I heard that, right? It's not your turn.
Oh, yeah.
You have the white beard?
This is much.
Okay.
This part is longer.
This too? This one also? Yeah. This
Is
one?
that your turn?
No. I can squeeze down and relax it. Like that.
Is it active? I can do this. That's pretty cool. It's not a big relationship. Almost there.
This term is a little bit interesting because of when your lung become contract, okay, both tip or side of the tongue is contract. When your lungs become contracted, what happened? Our lungs is playing the two roles. The one to create a space between the cells, second to extend the gas. To extend gas. Exhale the oxygen, carbon dioxide and inhale the oxygen. In this time what happened? Your lungs is not able to extend the gas properly. Okay? One, the CO2 is stagnated in the body, that is due to your liver. But in this condition, the gas is not more congested, the gas is moving. Okay? The gas is moving, but through the lungs, the gas is not exhaling. Till the lungs, the circulation of the gas is proper. But gas is not able to exhale properly and inhale properly because of just think, this is the normal size of your lungs. Okay? When your lungs is contracting, carbon dioxide going out. When you are expand, carbon dioxide is inside. But when your lungs is already 50% contract, now only this much of the contraction. Okay, so the body is not able to take out all the carbon dioxides. It takes time. So this what happened when your carbon dioxides become increased, no? the patients in body increase the anxiety and stress. When your lungs capacity becomes more contracted and weak, the people having issues with anxiety and stress, the people smoke. Why do people smoke?
Because they're stressed.
Yes.
To move the CO2.
Smoke.
When smoking, smoke is the air, right? They give the more pressure. Create the more pressure for circulations of the CO2. When the gas, your lungs is not expanding properly, so gas becomes bloated more inside your system.
Like if I have low blood pressure, you know, and if I take a cigarette and I take some, my blood pressure goes very low.
When you are?
When you think,
Like I have to sit down.
No,
But I thought the blood, like the pressure goes low, not higher.
Pressure for what? Blood pressure or the gas pressure?
Blood pressure.
she's talking blood pressure.
And you're talking gas pressure. So they alternate. When one is high, the other is low.
They both are a little bit different. When we come on the heart, like the sensitivity area, that time we'll discuss. There is some blood pressure step. Okay, for example, on the tip of the tongue, if your tongue is little bit black or the red, so if you do any kind of light smoke or that all things, your body is not able to absorb and you start to faint or maybe your blood pressure suddenly will go down.
But that's also tobacco has that. Tobacco, that is tobacco has an effect on your head, right? Your head spins if you smoke.
For example, these people will affect more who having the like tip of the tongue like or sensitive red tongue. These people will be affected more, not the normal people will be affected more. Okay, these people having the more problem neurological. When lungs is contracted, the people having the more issues with the neurological. Nerve system become very sensitive. The nerve system become very sensitive. Because of that, the stress, anxiety, anger. Okay. What we have this case, if you see that case. That is little bit of the chronic case. Okay? Yeah. So now he is doing the different diagnosis and tests from different hospital, but there is nothing is come in the report. There is nothing in the report. In his nerve system, CO2 level is increased. CO2 create. We already discussed. When the CO2 level is the high, if you go in the heat, you will feel more hot. If you go in the cold, you will feel the more cold. This same thing happened with him. If heat and body is going to burn, he is going to take out the whole cloth. Okay? And when you will turn off the AC after 5-10 minutes, you will feel in the cold and you have to turn off the AC.
Is this because of his liver? So, is it because of his liver with the CO2?
In these conditions, what happened? Of course, liver is detoxing your CO2, but who is taking out the CO2?
God.
The lungs. Out from your body. Exchange. In this condition, liver is doing his work.
Right.
Okay? He is filtering, he is giving to lungs take out this. Okay? But lungs is not taking out. And in this condition, liver can't do anything. Okay? And nerve systems is governed by collagen, and collagen is comes from vitamin C, and vitamin C comes from liver. So of course the liver is sending excess amount of the CO2 with the vitamin C, and with many things like for example muscular things, nerve systems, all body is going to damage slowly. Okay, so CO2 people is stress, anxiety, hyperactive, neurologically diseased, suddenly paralyzed, like within one night. Yesterday was good, today is paralyzed. Okay, and burning sensation in the body, burning feet. Write it. Burning feet.
That one you have feet, right?
He is also having the same symptom, mostly maximum symptom.
He has some.
That's why I am telling you, calm down, relax.
He gets.
For the 30 second you will be calm down, relax. 31 second, the power will come. Okay, slowly CO2 will damage your memory. Okay, the memory issues.
Some kids, they have a problem in grasping things or to memorize. Some kids have problem to memorize. So that means the CO2 is
Again, only that's not the symptom is connected to CO2. What you see, if tongue is like this.
generally asking.
No.
If the tongue is not like this.
No, different cause.
This is more dementia and Alzheimer's.
It will create Alzheimer's and these problems also.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, there is the Alzheimer's problems and one more problems.
Bipolar.
No, that's changing of emotions rapidly. Dementia and Alzheimer's is where they forget.
What is called? Like these people are like sleeping and suddenly they stop.
Paralysis, sleep paralysis, apnea. Apnea.
Sleep apnea.
Sleep apnea, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the elevator like this. And steep. Mostly they're all over the body become this dry and steep, but in the hip there is more steepness. So when our body is steep, tell the patients do not suggest a chiro, because muscles are very steep. If you are doing the chiro,
Break.
and you will break. Okay? This habit, like this. One day you will be on the bed if you will not trust me.
Massage is better.
Okay? Because all muscle are steep, ligament is steep. Once if you do like this, your ligament is not able to handle the pressure, then tuck. Okay? So mostly the good therapists, they all, the chiro also, they do not suggest if the body is too steep, because the adjustment of the chiro, they do the adjustment on the joints, not on the muscles and ligament tendon. The chiro is happen only the joint. But if your ligament is steep and you are moving your joint, I have many cases which damage their ligaments and muscles to the chiro. We are not against this, okay? But some condition there try to do not suggest it. Okay? Chiro is very good when your body is relaxed. You don't have more steep or weakness, so they will fix your joints this way.
Fix my ankle.
Biceps, there are many good day fix. Okay? But if your muscles and tendon and ligament are steep, then there will be possibilities to break too. Okay? For example, I had 2 times and 2 times I had in bed situation. My lower back muscles are little bit steep, little bit tuck, then 3 days on the bed.
It's because you're a vata. You have to be more careful with vata.
Yeah. Okay, write the protocol. Hello. Protocol. Jan17, LU1 bilateral, LU5, LU11. LU5 in the elbow, LU11 for the tip of the thumb. If tongue is contracted on bilateral, then just do on bilateral. If tongue is contracted on one side, you do on the same side. Maximum time, one lungs only become contracted. Maximum time. See, this is like one side lung contracted. You see this? Only one side lung is contracted.
What's after rain?
Again, only left side lung is contracted.
Jan17, LU1 bilateral, LU5,
LU5.
Fine, that's okay. When your lungs one
LU11.
balance, of course, that is striking another one.
So protocol rank 17.
The left lung is contracted.
Oh, what's the difference?
LU1.
The difference?
Only one lung is contracted.
I know, but
Okay,
you're,
we will-
they're not the same, you said.
Yeah, now we'll come on that.
Yeah.
Only left lung is contracted. Okay. Which one is this?
The right.
The right one.
Both.
But right one is if you see.
Okay. You have to do whichever one is more.
So see,
Which one has points?
how we'll do. Okay, protocol of this done.
That is LU5, right?
LU5.
LU5.
And LU11.
Sorry, I put LU5.
Yeah, I got
LU1,
Okay.
LU11.
Yeah. And this one is bilateral.
If only one lung is contracted. Okay. After the break, we will start one lung contracted with your nadis and chakra acupuncture. Okay.
So cupping will start on Monday. Is that the plan? Cupping you are starting on Monday. When are you starting cupping?
We'll do today maybe.